My bathroom has been driving me crazy. Every time I go to grab something that I need, I'm constantly shuffling and digging through things that I don't even use. So today we're decluttering and cleaning. We're going through everything: hair care, makeup, skincare, all of it. My bathroom has just become such an overwhelming space, and I really want it to feel calm and organized and clean again. So that's today's goal. Let's get decluttering. All right, starting off with makeup, I have so much makeup that I don't use. I just don't like it. I don't wear it. It needs to go. I discovered a while back a couple things. First, that I'm cool toned, and then second is that I also have an olive undertone. So because I'm a cool olive, I've realized that there are just a lot of shades that don't flatter me. And since learning that, I've really changed the shades that I pick and just the way that I do my makeup in general. I've always had a really hard time matching my foundation. I've never really found anything that matches right on me, and it now all makes sense. For some reason, I just gaslit myself and thought that maybe I just couldn't figure out how to color match. Even though I would go to the store, I would buy multiple shades, I would try them all on, and I just couldn't ever decide which one matched because they were pretty much always all wrong. And now that makes sense because foundations almost never have green tones in them. So I've since started learning how to color correct myself, and I've found some foundations that do work with my skin tone. Aside from foundation, a lot of shades end up pulling really orange on me, so you'll definitely see a lot of examples of that. Lip products is my biggest category, and a lot of these just unfortunately pull too warm and need to go. The first thing I'm getting rid of is this L'Oreal lipstick. These were really trendy for a while, but this just pulled way too orange on me, and I really didn't like the scent. The scent was really off-putting to me. It's just really synthetic and kind of like a florally powdery scent. So this is getting tossed. I love this color from Ilia. This is just a sample size, and I've been trying to find something that's similar and to get a color match, but I can't find anything that's quite the same, so I'm still on the hunt for the perfect shade. This is definitely a keep. I have a clear lip balm that I'm almost through with. This is a keep. Both of these e.l.f. lip oils are a keep as well. I've been surprised by how much I love this Makeup by Mario sample size. This has been really nice. It's in Rosewood Glow, and I've been reaching for this a lot. And then same with this lip liner. This has been really nice as well, so also a keep. And then I'm also gonna keep my NYX lip liner and my Sephora lipstick. This one I'm almost through with, but I have a backup. And this is a really nice purpley kind of blue pink, so that is nice. And it also smells amazing. I swear this smells like vanilla and blackberries, and it's so yummy. Keep. This Kevyn Aucoin lipstick needs to go. It's way too drying. I do like the color. This is kind of similar to some of the other shades that I have, but it's just way too drying. This Tarte lip color was really popular a while back, and I wanted to love it. I thought that this was going to be neutral enough for me, but it's so orange on me for whatever reason. And I feel like the formula is also so sticky. I don't understand the hype. I really don't think it's that good. It does smell good though. It smells really good. It smells like coconuts, and it's very tropical, but it's just way too orange. And then I'm definitely keeping both of my Honest lip balms. It does look really nice if you have cooler tones. It's not nearly this bright on. It's very sheer. I used to really love the shade Summer Melon. It looks pretty orange and warm toned on camera, but it's really not. It's such a sheer color that it works pretty well, and I find that it actually looks pretty close to my natural lip color. I had originally bought this off of Amazon, and I loved the color. But when I tried to rebuy it at Target, it was a completely different formula and it was a lot oranger. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replace it. I wasn't lying when I said I have the hardest time finding complexion products that match my skin tone. The first thing that needs to go is this Australian Gold face tint. This is way too dark, way too orange, definitely needs to go. This LA Girl concealer, I was hoping to use this under my eyes as a corrector, but it's also way too dark. This L'Oreal True Match foundation, too dark, too orange. I also really didn't enjoy this formula. I tried it for a while and it just never lasted well on me. I know it's really popular. I really didn't like this formula though. I couldn't get it to last on my skin, and I just always felt like it ended up really patchy. Even if they came out with a lighter shade, I just don't think this is for me. I completely forgot I have this L'Oreal foundation. I used to wear this all the time. It was never a perfect match. It was always a tiny bit orange, but honestly, it wasn't that far off. So I might try to mix in a color corrector with this and see if it can work. I'm gonna hold on to this for now. Love the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. And this is such a good foundation if you have dry skin and if you're looking for a medium to almost high coverage. I haven't used this since I've finished my Accutane course and I just don't need as much coverage anymore, but I think I'm gonna hold on to this one too. If you have fair olive skin, you have to look into the About Face foundations. These are amazing, love these. I mixed these two shades together. Pixie Corrector is a keep. Also trash, this was a Sephora match that was too orange. Definitely keeping these color correctors so that I can match my foundations a little bit better, especially with these two, so I can just make them a little bit of a closer match. But honestly, I've kind of accepted that no foundation is ever going to 100% match, and I've started really just wearing more sheer formulas that look a lot more natural. Okay, moving on to primer. I hated this primer. I'm getting rid of this. I feel like my foundation just always looked worse. So that's gonna go. Keep. I'm not sure about this. This is a maybe. I haven't worn this in a really long time and I probably can let this go. House Labs, love this concealer. Keep. I still love this Kosas powder, especially for my dry skin, but I've noticed that anything with even the slightest tint will change the color of my foundation and it will make it appear just a tiny bit more yellow. I think I'm actually gonna pass on this, which I can't believe I'm saying because the formula is so nice, but I just really don't like the tint to it. All right, that was actually quite a lot. So this is everything that I'm keeping, and this side I'm gonna toss. Moving on to blush, highlight, contour, and bronzer products. The first thing that I need to get rid of are these Sephora drops. I don't even think they still make these anymore. These are just too dark for me, and I've since switched to this product from CoverGirl, and I use this as a primer. And then I also need to get rid of the Too Faced bronzer. This is way too dark for me. I almost never use this highlighter, but I do sometimes use it when I'm filming, so I'm gonna hold on to this for now. Everything else is a keep. I love wearing this blush all the time. I always wear this blush. This is by Nude Sticks. I have been burning through this. I don't think I'm gonna buy it again. I wanna try another color after this, but this has been nice. This NARS blush is a tiny bit too warm, but I still use it anyway, and I've just really beat this thing up, but that's fine. This is all of my eyeshadow, and honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it all. I really do use all of this and love it. If you're cool toned and you're looking for a good eyeshadow palette, I really like this one from ColourPop. This is the Stone Cold Fox palette, and it just has so many great cool tones and neutral shades. You can definitely tell what my favorite shades are, and I swear all of these probably look really similar. I swear they're all different to me, so I'm gonna hold on to all of these. I am pretty much out of this Laura Mercier sample, which I really loved and enjoyed. I just don't know if I can justify getting another shade like this when I already have a couple that are so similar. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this quite yet. I'm just gonna hold on to it for the moment, and maybe I'll repurchase it down the road, maybe I won't, but everything else is definitely a keep. I love this Urban Decay shadow. I've used this forever. This is such a nice topper. It's in the shade Sin. The last categories are eyeliner, brows, mascara, and setting sprays. Honestly, I totally forgot that I had these eyeliners. They were kind of hiding with my brushes. So I'm going to try using these again. I don't even remember what my opinion was on these. Keep. I use this to death. I'm totally out of this, but I love the wand. It's so nice. I've since been using this Maybelline one, and it's fine. Like, the product is good, but I wish the brush was better. So these I'm gonna keep. This I'll toss. And then for mascaras, I have the hardest time committing to mascaras. This is the only mascara that I've ever truly loved, and I finally decided that I was gonna go back to this, and I stocked up on them, and then I ended up having a ton of smudging and flaking. So this does not work for me anymore. I've tried the several tubes that I bought, and they all have that issue. This is pretty much used up, so this is gonna go. Wasn't a huge fan of this, so that's a toss. And then the one I've been using lately is just the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, which I really like the effect of, but I've also had some smudging with, so I don't know what is going on. But if you have a great volumizing mascara, let me know. I'm like 95% out of this setting spray, but I'm gonna use up the last little bit. And then I've also been using this one. It's time for the hair care drawer, and it is stressing me out. There is so much going on in here. Obviously, keeping the hair dryer. Keep. I've seriously had this straightener since I was 12 years old. I remember buying this Revlon straightener from Walmart when I was 12, and it has been by my side all of these years. It's kind of hilarious that I even own a straightener because I naturally have straight hair. It kind of haunts my dreams, and it's hilarious to think that I used to straighten my hair every single day in high school because I just didn't know how to do my hair. I would take a shower at night, I wouldn't dry all the way, I would go to sleep on it, and then it would wake up crazy and I would straighten my hair. But that whole time, all I had to do was just blow dry my hair and it would have been straight. So anyways, this does not get much use. I do use it when I have shorter hair and the ends kind of flip out. So I'm gonna keep this for when I inevitably decide to cut my hair, but otherwise, this does not get much use. And it's kind of hilarious to think that it used to get so much use because it really did not need to be in the rotation. This heatless rod can go. A random glove, I used to use this when I had a curling wand and then it broke, so this can go. Getting rid of the dry shampoo. I hate dry shampoo. I know everybody loves it and swears by it. I've tried all kinds of dry shampoo, but it always just makes my scalp feel so gross and itchy. And I feel like my hair just looks worse and even greasier after like a couple hours, so I never use dry shampoo. This is getting tossed. Keep. Haven't used this in the longest time. Toss. Keep. Another product that I've been using since middle school is this Tresemme Heat Protectant. It just gets the job done. Not the same bottle. Obviously, I've repurchased this many times, but this is a keep. 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 This can go. I haven't used it in ages. Keep. Love this Olaplex hair oil. Keep. Also keeps. The next drawer is skincare, body care, a little bit of hair care, and then some miscellaneous things. The amount of skincare products that I have has been driving me insane lately. There's just way too much, and it's too much of a hassle to get to the things that I actually use. I ended up getting sent these under eye patches by mistake. Ulta included this in one of my orders a while back. I didn't order these, but they said I could keep them. So I have been slowly using these up. Keep. This is a hypochlorous acid spray, but I liked this bottle better. Loving this Bioma Milky Toner. It's so nice. This is the best sunscreen that I've ever tried. It is absolutely amazing. This is so good for my dry skin and it feels like absolutely nothing on. I definitely need to order more of this. I've been through like probably 8 tubes of this and it's just the best sunscreen ever. Keep. Dr. Shireen Idris put me on this. I use it every night before bed and it's so hydrating. Toss. This is a lip exfoliator that I was gifted, but I never use it. Keep. I'm gonna keep this for now. Yes. Toss. Keep. Toss. Gonna get rid of this niacinamide serum. I used up a lot of it, but I just don't reach for it anymore. I end up going with the Topicals Faded serum, which also includes niacinamide, so I just don't need to have both of them. Keep. I've been obsessed with this Kula sunscreen. Unfortunately, it really is absolutely amazing. And I say that because it's like $30, $35. I feel like it's pretty expensive for like body sunscreen, but I found this at Marshall's for like $12, something like that, and I absolutely love it. This feels like just the most lightweight lotion. It doesn't feel like sunscreen. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It smells amazing. It's guava mango and it smells so good. Like this is the best sunscreen ever. I bought a backup of this because it's so good. Lastly, are pimple patches and face masks. The pimple patches I'm definitely gonna keep. I'm usually not a huge face mask girl. These were all gifted to me at some point, so I'm gonna eventually use these up, but I'm not gonna repurchase. I'm actually kind of on the fence with some of these smaller items and just freebies that I've gotten over time. It almost feels like kind of a chore to use these up sometimes because it's things that I don't want enough to purchase, if that makes sense. I just don't know if I care to use them up and to have them taking up valuable space. So I might change my mind on some of these. Keep, toss, keep. And this I'm gonna toss. This is just way too drying for my skin. More random things that need to go. We've made it to the final drawer, which is thrilling stuff. It's mostly just like eye drops, allergy stuff, toothpaste, floss, whatever. So this can pretty much all stay. There are a couple things I'm gonna toss. This can go. This is everything that I'm getting rid of, and I can't believe just how much stuff there is in this bag that was just cluttering up my life. I ended up decluttering a few more things here and there, including some makeup, specifically things that I'm almost out of or things where I would prefer to use a different product anyway, so I don't really need to be keeping the second best or the third best of an option. I seriously can't believe just how much stuff I was holding on to, and I know I'm not gonna miss any of it. Okay, the bathroom is officially decluttered and clean, and it feels amazing in here. It's so much lighter, so much fresher, and I can't wait to actually spend time in here. I like to think that maybe you were decluttering and cleaning too, and we were just body doubling and hanging out together. So thank you so much for watching and for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next video.